Good morning and welcome to Meditate with Adam. Thanks for coming along this morning. It's being recorded live, streamed across the world on September the 11th, 2020. Training in the natural breathing meditation as part of the Himalayan series of meditations which we have been training in over these past few months. Himalayan style practice is a way to get a sense of expansion and space in our mind and appreciate the conventional nature of our mind and the ultimate nature of our mind, and finally to attain a permanent liberation. We come back to the breathing meditation, which is the first step of this practice. Breathing meditation can be applied to, it's used in many different practices. And then we've broken this down into counting, but in a sense, this is going all the way back to this 21 breaths to ease the mind style practice, where we use our analytical mind. We use words to help keep us on track. Because for many people, they're becoming more distracted with external activity. And generally, when we go back into busy life, our mind becomes even more distracted. So there's methods and remedies for that. We can learn a whole series of different meditations and start to learn which ones we need to practice at any given time. This particular practice is suitable for overcoming stress and anxiety, and it's the doorway into cultivating concentration. Even great yogis begin their sadhanas or higher practices with breathing meditation to pacify the mind. Next week, there will be opportunity, starting from the middle of the week, to engage in the Zen practices. So next week, on the Mindspace Plus course, starting on Wednesday, I will be introducing the Zen style of meditation. And every Wednesday evening on the Mindspace Plus course, evening 7:30 GMT time, I will be teaching this Zen style of meditation. And this will be going in accordance with the new book coming out next week, entitled Find Your Zen. These sessions, these daily sessions, will follow the instructions that I give on these Wednesday night sessions. The essence of Zen practice is the just sitting training, and it's broken up with some walking meditation. There's very little instruction given during the meditation because it's such a minimal practice. So for a while, during the daily sessions, the sessions won't be mainly practice. The practice will be based on the teachings from the book and the teachings and instructions given on that Wednesday night session. The daily practices will be an opportunity to gather together and to sit and practice those instructions. So it'll be fantastic. It for those taking the course, this is really the opportunity to go so much deeper with your practice of meditation. Generally, previously on the Mindspace Plus courses, before lockdown, before we had this online model, it would just be once a week. Come along once a week, get some inspiration, instruction, and then that would potentially be it. But now is the opportunity to get those instructions once a week, save time by not having to travel, and then most importantly, doing the daily practices. That's what really gives you the power and helps you to internalize any of the instructions. So the Zen Mindspace Plus course, it starts on Wednesday, goes along with the new book. You may choose to do the course, or you may not, or you might decide halfway through to start the course. So the course is live streaming next week, but it will be you'll be able to start it at whatever point you want if you aren't quite ready or you're not sure whether you want to take it. Also, if you are not sure about taking the course, but you're wanting to understand some of the just sitting practices or the Zen training, the book, which is coming out next week, may be an entry point for you. So this is going to start, this Zen starter practice is going to start next week, probably, because I'll be giving the introduction Wednesday night at 7:30, probably a week on Thursday morning, or is it evening? No, it's evening. Yes, Thursday evening, we will start on the daily sessions. So the daily session will continue, but we will start with the Zen practices. So the Zen practices, some of you know, traditionally within a Zendo, which is a meditation room where Zen practice takes place, you do sitting meditation with the bell, and interspersed between the sitting meditation is walking meditation. So this is there'll be a slight difference. So there'll be, the session can be 25 minutes in length. So that would be 10 minutes of sitting meditation. Bell goes, stand up, 5 minutes walking meditation. So actually stand up, get out of your seat, 5 minutes walking meditation. Bell goes, 10 minutes sitting meditation. That's one length of time. And the longer one is an hour. So that's 25 minutes sitting meditation. The bell rings every 5 minutes. Then 10 minutes walking meditation. And then 25 minutes sitting meditation. So we'll see how it goes. We'll start off with some 25-minute sessions during the week and maybe treat ourselves on other days, longer sessions. You may choose to come along to them, or you may just come along to what you can. The hour-long sessions are wonderful. And because of the walking meditation, those 25-minute sessions, some of you know you've done these on retreats in Tuscany. We did it. Some of the Lake District retreats, we do it in the morning. Some of you know that, or maybe you've been to some other Zen retreats, that after this walking meditation session, in the second 25-minute session, it's completely different to the first one. Yeah. Well, good experience. And that'll be starting from next Thursday. Well, the course on Wednesday, starting the daily Zen session starting Thursday. With respect to the book, I still don't have the book. The book is at the printers. The printers, there's the big printers. It should be. I should have it next Monday or Tuesday. Hopefully Monday, which means I'll be shipping it out to those who've ordered it. Meaning it should be with you by Wednesday, hopefully, due to the kindness of the Royal Mail. And that means you can have it in time for the course. So that's just a little bit of a preview of what is to come. The book, the new Zen book, is a pocket book. It has 7 chapters in the introduction. The introduction and 7 chapters, different themes, they correspond to each week of the 8-week course. So that will take us through over the next 2 months. Have a guess. 7:30. Yeah. So the course is at 7:30, live streamed. 7:30 till 8:30. Sometimes goes on till 9 with some discussion. But if you can't make the live stream, the Zoom live stream, you can always catch up whenever you want. The recording will be available. There's the opportunity to take the course via Zoom. Zoom is obviously interactive. These daily sessions are not, are they? I'm just sitting here in a small square. I mean, there's a bit of interaction, but Zoom obviously is more like a class community discussion, and there's the opportunity as well, which is quite important to discuss with fellow practitioners. So as I mentioned in the email that I sent out, we are continuing, the venues that I currently use or that I've used in the local areas are still, some of them are not even open. Harborne, Sutton and Tettenhall, and some of them have restrictions. So we continue transforming these circumstances until it's all clear. Okay, let's get going with the session today. Going through the stages, breathing meditation, counting, both inhalation, exhalation, then counting the exhalation, and then just abiding with the breath. These Himalayan meditations, we'll do these up to at the beginning of the new course, and then they'll be put on hold temporarily while we dive into the world of Zen. So we begin by sitting comfortably with our back straight, shoulders relaxed. And we start to count Out breathing. Breathing in, counting 1. Breathing out, counting 1. Breathing in, counting 2. Breathing out, counting 2. See how many rounds of breath you can count single pointedly. Keeping our intention to stay focused and appreciating that we are sitting on behalf of our community to bring peace into our life and peace into our world. So as we progress, we stop counting the in-breath and just count the out-breath. Following the natural breath in and counting the natural exhalation. See how many rounds of breathing you can count this morning. So for the final few minutes, we just abide with the breath. We stop counting, we stop all busy thinking. We take some deep breaths and try to become one with the breath. The world around us dissolves away. We feel everything slowing down. Although we may have many tasks ahead of us today, we just slow everything down and become one with our breathing. And as our session concludes, we dedicate the good energy to our global community. May there be healing in the world. May sickness be pacified. And may we find peace in our lives. And may we carry our mindful awareness generated in the meditation into our day ahead for the benefit of all living beings. So we stay with the breathing as much as we can. And through the day, we remember this flow. From time to time, you can slightly exaggerate it. If you're driving after work, instead of the usual distraction, just try driving with your breathing. See how you get on. I will put a link to the upcoming course and book in the description next to the video if you want to find out more information about what is coming. We'll continue our practice tomorrow evening if you're around and you fancy coming along on a Saturday night for some more meditation. We will start to bring all the Himalayan practices together. Now we've deepened our experience of the first one. Have a great day ahead.